just keep moving till I don't know what to moving so long, only us two. And I still got a feeling inside, just can't stop missing me. Hello everyone, I've got a cool little lesson today. I was listening to Moving by Supergrass and I thought, you know what, I've never learnt this song, so I learnt it and I thought this is fun to play. Maybe some of you lot might want to learn it too. So yeah, who doesn't love Supergrass? I mean, best band of the 90s, maybe. I love them. So yeah, Moving by Supergrass. Some really cool jazziest kind of chords in this. Yeah, but actually quite simple. So yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so you've got all those really cool jazzy chords throughout the verse. So basically the first chord, as you know, we don't do chord names in this channel. It's some kind of a bloody D, right? But it's, so you bar the 5th fret from the A string all the way down. With your third finger, grab the B string on the 7th fret, and with your little finger, grab the high E string on the 7th fret. Okay, that's your first chord. Don't let the low E string ring out. Just keep moving. The second chord is some kind of an E. And then all you do, you take the bar off, you bring the sweary finger over, and you put it on the 7th fret on the A string. Okay, and you can let the low E string ring if you want, and let everything else ring, but the D string is kind of muted because of where this finger is laying across it. You want that, you don't really want the D string ringing because it sounds a bit nasty, but so just mute the D string, but everything else let them ring. And that's the second chord. Then we go to the next bit. This is the third chord. Basically think of a G. So yeah, your G chord, just do it there. Moving so long. But you don't really need to let that string ring. You can kind of mute it, but when I do a G, I don't really let that string ring. So you could just do that. Moving so long. Then we do an A minor, but without the third finger. Okay, so you do A minor, and then he adds the little finger to the B string on the 3rd fret halfway through the chord. And then we've got some kind of a B, but basically just bar, like you did on the first chord, all 5 strings, mute the E, add the 3rd finger onto the D string of the 4th fret. And then halfway through that chord, add the little finger to the B string of the 4th fret. Okay, so just quickly go through those chords again. So we've got that weird D. Moving, just keep moving. Then we got the E. Then we've got a G shape, but the next fret up. Moving so long. Down to A minor without the 3rd finger. Then add the little finger. Then we go to that weird B. Add the little finger. And then there's that pause. And then we've got the chorus, which is always fun. So a bit of drive for that one. I'll turn my guitar down just so you can hear what I'm saying. And then it's just a B minor, A, and essentially an E minor. But you do the chug chug stab, chug chug stab, and then with the E minor you go. You just hammer on those three, you know, second and third finger. Okay, so you just hammer onto the 9th fret, and then on the D string, and then the second finger on the 8th fret of the B string. So hammer on and pull off. So stab on the B minor. Sorry, I apologise, I do my chords like that sometimes, the thumb wrapped over, but it should be a bar chord. So it's minor, major, and then E minor, but hammer on and off. And you go around twice, but then the third time coming out of it, you go back down to that weird B. That's just that finger and a bar, and then add the little finger again. So I keep you in mind. And then we're back into the verse. So it all goes around again, you give another chorus, and that is basically the whole song. Really cool, really simple, but there is like a little solo at the end, so I'll just quickly show you that. Okay, so basically the solo follows the vocal melody of the verse. So try and keep that in mind, and that will help you find where the notes are. I'll try and explain the best I can. I'm really bad with fret numbers, as some of you may already know. But anyway, right, so we go like this. From the 9th to the 9th, from the 7th to the 5th on the A string. Okay. 9th to the 5th, and then 5th to the, sorry, 7th to the 5th, and then 5th to the 7th on the E. Then we go 7, 5, 3, 2, 2 again, and 9. But remember, you can also do this with octave shapes, which, like I said, he sort of slips in and out of, you know, live, I think. So he sort of, an octave is basically, you know, the 2 strings below with the little finger, you add the, so if you're doing that, you add this note, and you keep that shape. So, then he goes to 11, 12, 14, back to 12. And then he does a hammer on. Okay, hammer on, pull off to 11, down to 9, down to 7, back to 9. And then it's D on the 7th fret, 7th to 9 again. And then 9 to 7 on the D string, and then you go pull down, down. So I'm hoping you could just see that, and then you go down to the 1st fret on the G. It's all on the D string, that bit. So I'll just play you the solo slowly all the way through, and then hopefully you know, if you need to pause it or whatever, that will help. I'll do the octave version, and yeah, it goes like this. right at the end, live, he goes up to that last note for some reason and kind of stays there. Doesn't kind of resolve it. You want him to sort of go, but he doesn't. He just sort of goes and then leaves it there. And that is basically all of moving. So I hope that was of some use to some of you, and I hope you have fun playing it like I have. And until the next video, guys, thank you for watching. Cheers. Bye bye.